Now, in a historic day for India's stock market, the Sensex has crossed the 50,000 mark this morning. The Sensex rose as much as 335 points to hit an all-time high of over 50,000. To get more on this, we have my colleague Sakshi joining us. Sakshi, what a historic day.
A historic day for the markets, Divya. Yes, the Sensex hitting and crossing the crucial 50,000 mark. The Nifty nearing the 15,000 mark. All indices were in the green when we started off the day. Currently as well, the Sensex is up over 200 points. So when we spoke to experts believe there are three key factors that are really driving the markets higher. The first, of course, being global cues. Remember, the Nasdaq and S&P 500 closed at fresh record highs after Joe Biden's inauguration. So that really has boosted sentiment. Of course, expectations from Budget 2021. And of course, the fact that the vaccination drive has kicked off and the pandemic may well be behind us, at least if not in the near term, in the long term. So hopes that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Of course, joining me is Ambareesh Baliga, market expert. So what do you believe is really driving the markets higher and a historic day, a milestone really for the Sensex at 50,000?
Yeah, surely I think it's a very, very important milestone which we've been waiting for. And I think the next milestone would come very soon for Nifty, which will reach about 15,000. I think clearly the momentum is quite strong. I mean, who really would have expected these levels in March 2020 when the pandemic had just hit and the Sensex was close to about 25,000? So in stock markets, always expect the unexpected. Now, I mean, this rally clearly is due to global cues, like you rightly mentioned, pre-budget rally based on expectations from the budget, vaccination drive, and clearly the liquidity factor. Since most of the people have made money, the confidence level is high. No other asset class is really giving you this sort of a return. So money clearly has shifted from fixed income to equities. So the next big question is going to be whether this rally will sustain.
Whether this rally will sustain, and of course, when you mentioned the fact that it's a pre-budget rally, what we want to know is what are the expectations from Budget 2021 as a stock expert? What do you believe should be really the focus of this budget?
I think this budget would be around Atmanirbhar Bharat, and we clearly expect some SOPs for the infrastructure sector. Clearly, there will be something for the automobile sector where we are talking of the scrappage policy that could be announced in this budget. Clearly, again, for the real estate sector and as well as the manufacturing sector, since I talked about Atmanirbhar Bharat, I think there will be something clearly for the benefit of the manufacturing sector. So clearly, the expectations are decently high even as of now, despite the fact that there could be some sort of a COVID tax, because end of the day, the fiscal deficit is very high. The government has to make up from somewhere. So there could be a COVID tax also.
All right. Of course, a lot of talk about really policy changes, taxation changes. But what are the sectors that you would be bullish on at the moment?
As of now, clearly it's going to be consumption, which will continue for a while longer. Automobile, because of the scrappage policy. Specialty chemicals as such. And I think, possibly the real estate sector, which hasn't been doing well for the last 6-7 years. I think that could be a dark horse. And the other dark horse, which I think can happen, is the tourism and travel sector, because once the vaccination is done, you'll have the summer holidays, and that's when I think people will start going out with a vengeance. And possibly the tourism sector should do well.
All right, okay. And a lot of talk right after the Sensex has, of course, crossed the crucial 50,000 mark. A lot of talk about when will Nifty hit the 15,000 mark. So what are your expectations?
Yeah, it's a question of when, whether it's in the next few days or whether it's in the next 1 week. But surely I think we'll see that very soon.
All right. And investors, of course, want to know that is this the moment to wait and watch? What do you really have to advise them?
No, I think my view doesn't change too much as far as that is concerned. I still feel that the markets are stretched. The valuations are, sky high, despite the fact that we have seen some surprises in the earnings and there will be earning upgrades. But still, I think it's very, very expensive. People should take some money off the table. And this is not really the time to put in more money, but to take the money off the table.
All right. So that is a very, very important advice coming there, that really, according to you, this is, time to put money off the table. We will, of course, wait and watch. Of course, a milestone there for the Sensex. And, let us celebrate that and, sort of let the markets and investors digest this milestone moment at the moment. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.